La di da di da di dum, 'tis autumn.
Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. What, Lassie? Go, 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 go. I'm saving my coins, but you know what? If you, the person who ever did the shirt, fuck off, if you would like to send that shirt to me as a gift, I will wear it. I hear the play. Fuck off. That makes me smile. That makes me laugh. That makes me laugh. Fuck off. If you might. That's one of my favorite words. You know how when I get stuck on something, I get stuck on something. So, if we're right in the middle of a conversation, or if something's going on and I see a very strange situation, or you just want to try to do some gaslighting issue, whatever, and anything, I'm just going to go, fuck off! La-di-da, di-da-di-da. It's autumn. Stupid rules that don't make sense. People say you don't wear white after Labor Day. Well, if you're a priest or a priestess, you can wear white every day. Who says you can't wear white after Labor Day? I would purposely wear white after Labor Day. I mean, if you're looking at the Feast of Trumpets or Rosh Hashanah, you technically the wear that you wear is white. Like, and if you get married, people still get married, right? After Labor Day, so you wear white. So who decided that rule and why? I'm trying to figure out, am I looking at birds right now? I'm just looking at specks in my eye. The veil is thin. Anyway, your kid that's not on today, well, I'm still in holiday mode. Holy day mode, really. Hello, red dragonfly. So technically no work today. No serve all work, per se. And some would say, Val, you act like you on, holy day every week. Every day. But there's certain type of work I do. I think some of the readers have got a clue. Did I hear one say, oh, you work for God? When didn't I work for God? And God is too. I work for my mom and my dad. That's why if you want to know who grooms me, well, now you know who. But sometimes people don't find out the easy way. They find out the hard way. Because I told you, for some reason, they always want to think I'm a little cray. Not Lecrae, a little cray. If you wonder why I keep knocking him, okay, remember the video, Spread the Ops Out. Wait a minute, that's just smudge on my phone. It's that. You Houston cats, I already had a problem with Houston in a lot of ways. There's a lot of people who've stolen from me in Houston, okay? Who either want to play on my top, or, they want to play on my top, but they won't play on my face. Or some of them want to play on my face. And I remember that time at, y'all some shady people, but shiesty people are everywhere. So let me not, put that on Houston, okay? Because NASA is there, and I always got to think about NASA. I always kind of wanted to work for NASA. When I was a kid, I grew up watching all the space stuff and all of that stuff. I've had my little box, my little desk, and my mom and my dad would give me a pad and pencil. I'm writing down. I mean, I was all into it, and they were feeding me you would say it was my illusions, but why come it couldn't be they feeding the talent, the creativity in me? Our daughter is watching NASA and science things. What does your parents feed you? See, it's that thing. What do your parents do? The fact that some of you who've never had a good mom or a dad, and yet you thought you would groom me, you must be effed up in the head. Now the challenge today will be, can you get through this video? Place in the air. Okay, are you all testing me already? Okay, we're gonna see. Beware, Val. We're listening. We're always listening. We're always listening. Did I hear the bros say, Richard Bustamante or whatever, like, you know, you'd be surprised that you're being watched. I wouldn't be surprised, okay? I wouldn't be surprised you're being watched, you're being listened to in everything you do. And one would say, well, so what? Like, you don't care? No, there goes a birdie flying through. Ga, 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 ga. Blackbird crowed, there goes another one too. I see the white bill, that might be a raven. Because I saw a little white, and there goes, is that the same one? I don't know. Caw, caw. That's a raven. That's a raven. Okay? Know how I know? Because I love ravens too. Ravens, crows are like, caw, 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 and ravens like, caw, 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 caw. So, what bird am I? I hear Ranger Jacob and Ranger William going, go ahead, Val. I don't know. I got my, anyway. What was I talking about? See how nature just pulls me back to, like, where we were, what were we talking about? Not that I'm distracted by nature. I just interact with nature. I could do this all day, better than interacting with some of you. I will say this, though. Every holy day season, whether it's Passover or Rosh Hashanah, it's like the Reaper comes through. I thought I told you the Reaper was coming for some of you. Tis la-di-da, dee-da-dee-da. It's autumn. What does that mean? That means sometimes some leaves leave and some trees die. And some generations do too. Right as the sun was going down, I was seeing, you know, well, actually I had started to turn night, but I'm looking at my window. There's like some lights flashed on my window, and I'm like looking, and I'm like, what? You know, and it's not necessarily like Passover, like once you go in the house. I mean, technically, once you go in, because you're celebrating, it's not like you can't go outside, like, you know, the yard will come after you. Like, you don't have to have the whole blood lamb over you doing all that stuff. But it's kind of the sort of energy, if you know, you know. And this smudge on my phone gotta go. Hold on. I'm being very anal about this. I hate doing that. I actually don't like doing that. I don't like putting spit on my phone or stuff like that. I don't know. This, you know, if you raise up the old school, you remember if you had a smudge or something like that. Sometimes, at least my aunt did. You know, you know, like you got something. You're like, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm very picky. I have a very, what's the word? What is the word I'm looking for? I have a very picky, cleanliness thing about me. I have a tick about my cleanliness, so to speak. Not to say I'm a clean freak, because I mean, if you look at my house, I mean, I live in creative junkiness probably all the time. You would call me junky, but I call it creative chaos, because I know most of the time where everything is. But some people, I mean, you know, there's a difference between creative chaos and just living in a pile of roaches and shit. I've seen that too. I mean, I I'm having so many things go through. I remember my friend's parents had dogs, and there was just shit all over their porch. There was just how many? I make minutes in. Okay, and there goes the golden butterfly. You did. Okay. See, I caught myself. See, I know how to like, that Fort Bragg Puppy Air Force Base and all Army bases within my driving area. Well, I mean, if I'm flying, I'll fly. You know, I'll fly on these planes, but I don't want to necessarily take the other airlines. Why? Because I don't know. I just trust my angels in the sky. I know that they got to get where they got to go. So, you know, usually these planes, even if they're clunkers, they're going to fly. You guys, not so much, because you're working for productivity. I know, I'm going to say it. Productivity has gone down in these corporations, and you know why. You have gone to the lowest common denominator, and I'm not, right now trying to be a hater, but you got people who really don't care about quality. They just care about the money that they put in their pockets, and they're fleecing everybody. And that's why I say, sir, you don't want to come for me, because you might bully the lawyers, you might bully the teachers, you might bully the military, but sir, you will not bully me. When the devil decided I'm going to rule this world, I don't know how he thought he was going to rule me. God and the real demon devil fooled you. They met a whole other lesson when they came to me. When she woke up, she was up. And I am not Cardi B. Yeah, which reminded me of Kim Kardashian was a flight attendant till she sold her soul and her ass to the devil, but none of that energy is me. Now family don't know. They could all die in a plane. Wow, this just went somewhere else. But see, that's what you get when you try to mess with the O. I just mind my business, sit on my porch, trying to get my money, which they cut my check, okay? You guys be trying, and then I go tapping in, which brings me back to Lecrae. Spread the ops out, and the whole tapping and the meeting in the dark rooms, and the dark white man, and the phone and the coffee, and you're sliding stuff, and you slide stuff back. Was that a part of the plan? Did you decide that you would take a little piece of that pie too? And that's why I went to the Diddy parties and I saw it, but I didn't do none of that, because that's not what I do. But what he really said when he's trying to get his coins to make his money, and I'm not coming for you, but before you go to somebody like J. Cole and say, do you have Jesus in your life? A bigger question is, do you? And what Jesus would that be? It's that, oh gosh, I'm up here teaching, I'm teaching a spirituality class for free. Where's the plane in the air? Because usually when I'm going into that type of ramp up, there's usually a chemtrail. Did I say a chemtrail? There's usually nothing. Anyway. But seriously though, I look that way because there were a lot of right as Rosh Hashanah had kicked in, and flashing lights. I told you, it's always during Holy Day season that somebody in my neighborhood dies or stuff happens. Maybe it's all that energy that you all sent for me, but you know what? See, that return to sender, she did a return to sender on us. No, God did a return to sender on you. Touch not my anointed. Did you not hear thee? Oh, you didn't think that thee was talking about me. You thought that you were the anointed. How, Sway? How, Vlad? How could that be? The stuff that you do, and you put that stuff on me. What rusty, dusty, crusty, slow, criminalistic mofo hoe in any form of fashion thought that they were going to lord over me? You better be glad I have God in my life, because in a variety of ways, I could kill this whole community that goes up against me. I am not the spiritual mafia don that you want to go against. But hey, you know what? I threw it up to Dad, and he and Mom does it best. You sit back, you watch, you have absolutely no blood on your hands. We know who you are, because that was God's plan. You showing them right now. They're scared to talk to you. And it's sad too. They're scared to talk to me, which is a good thing and maybe a bad thing too, because you really don't want people to be scared of you per se. Because I remember some creepy person that I actually did some I'm looking at a bug, by the way. What type of bug is it? Usually when I hold the phone that way, I don't know if you can see it or not. I don't know. Just making sure, because I have wolf spiders. I have wolf spiders on top of my house. I have spiders. I hear you, birdie. I do. La-di-da, di-da-di-da. It's autumn. High priestess to you. Speaking of which, the Feast of Trumpets. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da. I can't even see nothing. The sun's in the way. I can't even tell. Let's turn this the other way. I'm telling you, the sun is right over. I can't even. see what's in this phone. I can't I really can't see a thing, but well, I see that. You know what I mean? Wow. I think you're ready. So we're gonna ah ha ha. Reminds me of my little girl. I think her name was Ariana too. And my little one that I was teaching the boncos to long time ago, 10 years ago. I hope they grew up to be better than the rest of some of you. I mean, just you know what, their parents actually were their parents, were regular people. I won't say regular people, but well, you see where I live, and you see, and if you really monitoring this the way you do, and I'm sure the military and the feds know, and even the police who constantly come through, and the dog popo too. It's just, and the landlord does too. See, that's the thing. That's the thing. How you doing, girlie? She knows exactly what I'm talking to. Sad when some people have to learn the hard way when you try to teach them the nice way that you are who you are. But either in their quest to be rich or famous or celebrity or a superstar, or either to jump on that hate train, that humiliation train. I heard trains too. Trains, your train and our train, two different things. Two different things. When our trains come through, step. Let me say this. The people who I got the house from, which was my first landlord here, and the older man had died years ago, but the wife, she's always been incredibly nice to me. And some of y'all would like just leave. Miss Antoine has always been nice to me. She was almost like a second mother to me. There were times when I was going through the struggle, and she found out, she knew about my husband being murdered in the streets and all that in the story too. And we have laughed and cried together. And she was going through some dementia stuff with her husband, and I believe she ended up having dementia too. And it's sad that her kids. I won't get into that. If you know, you know. But weeks ago, I had a very interesting dream about her, which reminded me of my aunt Nin. And she was looking like beautiful and everything. We had a great conversation. I was like, and I wondered, I think I was in one of my past videos, and I wondered if that dream or vision was a vision that she had started to ascend, if you know what I mean. For the lack of a better word, that's what I'm going to say. Because, you know what I mean. But in any event, that was weeks ago. And then right as Rosh Hashanah, right as the sun goes down, the fall equinox, right after sunset, right as night kicked in, all of a sudden it was flashing lights in the neighborhood across that way over there, which is almost directly at her house, okay? And then, so you got some Georgies over there too. So one way or the other, spirit came through. Some people welcome death because of all they've been through. She had been through so much. I want to almost cry right now because she had been through so much. Because, I mean, we really sat, sometimes in her office and would just cry about things. Her life, my life, and just life in general. And just the drama that people brings. I'm telling you, I don't, good landlords, screw you, shisty, shady, caught up athletes, rappers, actors, or whatever it be, who trying to, buy stuff out from under people and don't give a damn about putting people in the street. Honestly, if I didn't have God and Goddess in me right now, I'd literally knock on your door and slap the lawlessness right at all of you. But, my rangers say, no, that's not what you're going to do. Reminding you, lethality is legalities. We got you, boo. We got you. I'm sure you do. Like I got you. It's good. And that too, people thought I didn't have a tribe. They didn't think I had a family. Because, we'll see, according to your words. Well, her daddy dead, her mommy dead, her hubby murdered, and we to make sure that nobody gonna surround her. Nobody gonna talk to her. Nobody don't talk to her because we wanna isolate her and we wanna put her in a bubble where we can just bully her like crazy. How does it feel now? Somebody had the nerve to, I went on the last thing I did on TikTok. Somebody asked, was I the Joker? Do I look like the Joker now? What was your name? Tony? Tony Montana, you wish. Oh, y'all got my asses to kiss. Oh, she's turned up. It's not the coffee, it's me. The sun is looking right over me. See, I told you, maybe I'm the one that's bringing heat to the streets. I don't know. I'm just spitting out my poetry. It's therapy for me. Do I have to be like K-Dot? Do I have to be like Drake? Do I have to be like Jay-Z? Or would you rather me be like Beyonce, be a straight up hoe? But you want to hold up that legacy. Pray for Blue Ivy if you want to pray for somebody, okay? That girl has already just been messed up in so many ways. It's the stuff that you do, and you do that to your kids, so you don't think that's going to come back to your kids. Y'all are a piece of shit. I can't stand the smell of shit. Dog shit, cat shit, elephant shit, donkey shit. People are just shit. I hear the helicopter. I do. She be tapped in all the time. Tapped in, turned on, turned up. And so much better than all of you. Oh, now she's being elitist now. Like you were being elitist over me. You were going to hold some shit-ass rapper and actor and some crazy crapped out community over me. You got me fucked up. Damn, Gina. Sorry, mother. Oops. Not sorry. I apologize. But see, that's why. Because you got to remember, when you're around injuries like that, you better stay turned up. Because the minute that you start slipping or tripping, they're going to think that you're missing what you do. But I got that intel from my alpha. Don't you ever forget and forgive them. That's not for you. You don't forgive Satan for doing dastardly-ish. The minute you start forgiving and ignoring that stuff, they come for you with that same old shit. So what would a real master do? What would a real alpha do? Stay on their necks. What would your father do? You never give demons respect. You bow down to me. You do not have a clue. I told you before this season out, it will become apparent to all of you. So getting back to, I don't need to make people scared of me because I'm a nice kid. I'm a sweetie. I'm a sweetheart. I will always be a sweetheart because it really is in my DNA. I don't have to suck off fuck off, for my pay. And some of y'all have to do that every day, and to think that you literally thought you would be better than me. I mean, I don't have to smoke or drink or wake up just doing everything, but I do feel the stuff. I do feel the heat. I do feel what you're going through, but you really didn't give a damn about me. But back to Miss Antoine, which I don't, well, I don't know. And right now I'm just staying in my little bubble because whatever that was, has nothing to do with me. So this is a part of minding your business, because whatever it was, that was drama, that was trauma, but that trauma wasn't mine, because I was in the house, eating food and reading my one of my mini Bibles and watching TV and reading Leviticus, and I'm just fine. Sitting on the porch, getting the sun, and just being me, while everybody else is doing weird stuff or doing whatever they do, because that's just what they do. And seriously, that's why if I talk to you in the past and I don't talk to you now, because we're different. It's not that I'm being elitist. It's just that, there's not a chance that our energies can work out. I can sit in a place and not talk to anybody here. I mean, I grew up as a kid like that. So, my aunt already prepared me to be here. The best storyteller in the whole family. The best storyteller. And all her stories, too, were true. Aunt Nin, listen, I had a great mother, a great father, and a great godmother. A real aunt, my Aunt Nin. And I give honors and praises to you. Oya. I like to look at her as Oya, even though she was a Pisces. But listen, I've seen when I was going through which was probably about now, because this is always the season when stuff goes down. When I was going through my first divorce, and my first husband was just like, whatever it be. And my aunt, although old, elder than me, and she came with my uncle, uh, which is another thing, which I told you, the man who gave my property away to either the crackhead hoe or the church, okay? So that's why, if you wonder why so much stuff goes on at Good Hope Church on Deep Creek Road, because you know what? A lot of curses there. If you know, you know. And that's family church, right? But, my grandfather stopped going there a long time ago. Like grandmama on my daddy's side stopped going to Lost Creek. Again, if you know, you know. Those are the two elders in my family who said, you have more demons in the churches than you do in the streets. Look at all your Christians. Look at all your top Christians and all that money they make. Yeah, they work for the Lord. What Lord would that be? The Lord told you to hang out with Oprah and go to the Diddy parties. You're all fun, and we all just fun. Like, nobody's saying you don't have fun, but that's not the fun for me. That's why y'all are shysty. You all are shysty. I do not like shysty, shady people. See how the fist balls up naturally? You tell a Christian that they shysty and they want to come at you, and you're part of the reason why you probably were the ones that cut off John the Baptist's head. See, those are the stuff I learned. Do you even read your own books? I don't think some of you do. You let your crusty, shysty little, crip killer, thief of a preacher try to tell you what to do. It's like organizations, groups, gangs, all the same thing. Well, you know what? God's got a gang too. You know what I mean? But anyway, so if it was her, I mean, I hope whatever is the best for her happened okay. But I know she was suffering from dementia too, and sometimes some people just don't want to be here anymore. You hear a lot of people say, I just don't want to be here anymore. But I do. Now, there was a time I didn't want to be here anymore. There were several times I did not want to be here at all. I see the little yellow butterfly. And that's why Suicide Prevention Month. But Suicide Prevention Month is every day, especially if you live in this country of the great USA. Somebody said, she rolled her eyes at that. I'm proud to be American. But you have a problem with me because I'm black. You racist mofos better stay off my back. I'm like my father. You can put your little literature and you can Charlie Kirk all over the place, but I bet you won't come to me because it's that. I am not afraid of you, honey. I'm really not. I told you I've been walking out on Carver's Creek and I had a whole gang of them people turn around. It's like Jehovah's Witnesses too. It's something about my energy. Be careful about me because I'll turn some of you. I am the type of person that just you can feel the energy. You can feel I am not oblivious to the certain energies around here. I mean, all you had to do is look up at, that's why one of my friends said, don't watch the news. And that came a couple of days later because I wasn't even in that arena of the mind state that time. But, I'd just be flipping through and I'm like, yeah, these cursing, these demons are still here. We're all Charlie Kirk now. I am not Charlie Kirk, by the way. Y'all keep saying, he got assassinated. No, that bitch got shot. He got murdered. He got taken out by a Mormon too, okay? He got taken out by somebody who really thought he was doing God's work. From all the stuff, have you heard the stuff that Charlie Kirk would say? I mean, it's like people who believe, you know what? I'm not even going to get into that today because it's still, I'm not going to get into politics and stuff like that. But listen, don't come to me with that rhetoric because I will set you back 1,000 times. I will set you back to caveman days. You know what? I don't really think you know what intelligence is or what a real genius is, okay? I'm not a dumb, darky slave, mentally deranged, crazy Pisces. Well, I'm the superior race. I will break your superiority down to nothing and make you turn to dust. You are child's play for me. A bigger beast has woken up. I'm not a beast, but if I have to be, I'll be exactly what I should be for your energy, or rather dis-energy. You diss me, I diss back. I'm not the kind that I get slapped and turn the other cheek. No, I fire it back. But I fire back in a different type of way. I have a billion ways to kill my enemies, okay? Some of you are finding out too. That's why you're scared to talk to me now. Why? That shows a lot about you. That shows that you were the one that did what you did, and you're going to pay for that too. But somebody paid for that, so I don't know if that was a druggie or Miss Anton. But see how death can go both ways. It reminded me of the Twilight Zone episode I watched, where the old lady was afraid to go out of her house because she was afraid of death, because she knew she was dying and sick and all this and all that, and she just didn't want to go out and stuff. But she let this policeman in, Robert Redford. It was the episode with Robert Redford, handsome man, and he was sick, and he called her mother, and he was sick and all this and all that. But what she didn't know is that she had let death in her house. But bottom line though is that death was quite gentle with her. We do have a cue. But it's a synergy. It's a synergy. How the bird is. I don't need to explain that to you. But anyway, so because was he a policeman or was he a soldier? I don't know. There was something they were trying to, because they were trying to like move her out of her house, because the whole community was getting abandoned or something like that. But she was one of the last ones to stay there. So he was either okay. You're right. I think he was a soldier. My bad. Soldier, policeman, man in uniform. Okay. So and I saw the bird fly over me. So Robert Redford. Okay. And Twilight Zone episode. And long story short though is that death was very gentle with her. I heard the crow. Yeah. So I would hope that would have been the case there too, if that was Miss Antoine. I don't know. I remember this energy a couple years ago. But whatever is happening right now, I've already grieved for you. I have no more tears to give. I have no more feelings because I have my own. This is the dark season for me too. But I have grown. Wow. Was I supposed to do cards? No. Just talk. Therapy talk. Suicide prevention. Fort Bragg, Pope Air Force Base, or your groups around here. But let's be clear. You better vet your group. Well, I mean, that's hard to say. Like, you know what? I'm not going to worry about that. Do what you're going to do. Because, I mean, right now, Demon, if you want to come up here and do your little gang thing, do your little, well, do you know who I am? That's the last thing you should ever say to me. Do I even care who you are? It's that. Why would you do that to me? Do you know who I am? Do you know how many people in the industry and in radio or wherever it be come up to me because I don't bow or kiss their ass? Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? Is that? Did I come to you and say, and I mean, I've been in media, I've been in radio, I've been a bigger celebrity than most of y'all will ever be. In all of your 20,000 lifetimes, you will never do as much and be better than me. I could say something about somebody right now, but I'm going to let it go because you're already suffering with you and your multiple whole ass attitudes. You already got yourself in a hole. What will you do? The dream just faded away. See what happens when you surround yourself with like Boz and Jid? You can see it in their eyes that they would turn on you. Be the first to betray. Ari, nutty as can be. Ari dressing all in tape. I nicked that element too. Bitch, were you trying to like copy and mimic me? Where are you at now, little... Not that I'm systematically breaking down Dreamville. See what happens when you suck on Beyonce and Jay-Z's nuts? Got your whole team and your whole career just all fucked up. Just bird talk. You can take a bitch out the hood, but you know, if they don't have the mentality, then it's not going to do them any good. All that money just goes away real quick. Because you find out a bitch is still a bitch. And if you ain't about shit, you still ain't about shit. No matter what you drive, no matter what you wear, no matter what you call yourself, no matter what you do. If you don't really grow from within, then I can see and smell the bitch in you. Why would I even want to hang around you? I've supported way too many bitches in my time. Because I didn't know you were a bitch. Or either I did, but I thought, you know, well, eventually you'll be fine. Eventually you'll wake up. Eventually you'll catch it. Eventually you'll see. But instead you took the money. Because I gave feed my family. No, see, that's not. I gave feed my family like I don't have a family. Oh, man. Hey, kitty. Oh, man. But I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm cool. The Reaper's reaping the block. But, and I'm up here teaching school. No, I guess I'm not going to pull a card today. But I'm going to eat this fruit today, okay? Because I am celebrating. It's the feast. It's the fall harvest. And Val is ooh, well, I'm sorry. I kind of smashed you a bit. That's what y'all wanted, right? Be smashed. I go all in with my love and my lust. I don't. I'm not a toxic bitch. I don't need that. I'm well past that. Let me I hear you, birdies. I hear you, birdies. I smashed this. Let me get this, okay? Up. And I got 2 more growing. I got 1 growing over here and 1 growing over there. So I got 2 more going, okay? Ooh, I'm going to be eating fruit. I'm harvesting my own fruit. Thank you, Minnie. Oh my gosh, this is so sweet. This is so good. I have nothing to complain about. It's done, it's done. I let my tribe handle it now. I'm in a wish. I know they were playing, you know, I was on the porch watching the sunset go down, so they were playing rap music. Like I said, I'm not like the mean old lady, like, cut that song out, cut that music off. Instead, you know, I was just like, you know, you know how they be bumping which is weird because you be bumping the speakers and stuff like that, and it's all like, you know, boom, 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 all of that. And, you know, I did what I did years back. Like, you know, I started rapping to this song, and they're kind of like, is she rapping to this shit? I told you. I'm that chick. You think I don't get what you're going through. You think I don't know music. More or less, I don't know rap music, yet I do. You think I can't out-write, out-market all of you. I got all these marketers coming to me all of a sudden as on a day when it's starting to go into my official holy day and holy week, and I can help you with your website. I can No, I'm not trying to like ask you for anything. I'm just saying that I can help you. No. I'm starting from scratch. I can do marketing too, but I don't need to market myself to all of you. I'm not trying to get a whole bunch of people. I'm only for a few. You want to take people's money? All these people want to be famous. I mean, how can I get thousands and thousands and hundreds of thousands and millions of followers? I don't want that. I don't want that. That's not what I do. I want to eat my food, pay my bills, get the money that I'm due and I earn, live my life without somebody trying to threaten me, right? I'm nice. Nope, I'm kind. We're not being nice no more because a real master is not nice. I learned that from some of y'all. Don't be nice. Be kind. There's a difference between being nice and kind. When I was nice, you didn't give a fuck. Now that I see what you are, I don't give a fuck. Fuck off! What's up, honey? This is so sweet. Mommy says, listen, why are you talking about these people? The energy right now, as you eat the rest of this, wasn't that so sweet? This was so good. Are you growing your own food? It's harvest time. And you're reaping what you sow. I don't need hundreds of thousands or million fake friends. 1 or 2 or 3, I'm good to go. Real ones. So if I don't hang around you and talk to you, it's not me, it's you. I'm sitting here having a beautiful day in the sunshine. Eating out of my own plants. Good stuff. How's life working for you? Could eat the leaves, but I love myself some strawberries. Clearly I do. I got this one growing right there. There's another one growing. There's one growing right there. It's a crawler though. One. Where's the other go? Two. But there's some more growing here too. Go. If I could talk to the animals. Should I pull one? No? Yes? No? Yes? Three times for runes, 2 times for medicine card. Two times. All right. 2 times for the runes. I do runes too. How long have you been doing runes? People thought I was going to get plastic surgery. People thought I was going to get fake teeth, Invisalign, or whatever it be. People that I really cared about how I looked to fake people in the industry. I'm up here looking natural. Natural hair, no weave, natural nose, no plastic surgery. I mean, I still don't understand why you have people who hate you, but yet you try to look just like them. Black people, you're so incredibly talented and beautiful. Why would you be anything other than you? Because some crusty, rusty, dusty gonna dry up and go dead in the sun said that you're ugly, you're this. Now, some of you, I'm telling you, I don't know why, when you got the Kardashians getting all that bubble lip in their lips and their butt and all this and all that. And I remind you, TikTok is that too. TikTok was going to get me for harassment, but they were harassing me. That's another thing why I don't really believe in social media like that. I just use it to market it to enough that it works for me, but I don't need any of the marketers. But I find that ironic that you're going to try to harass me saying I'm harassing. Somebody flagged me, some bubblehead, bald-head bitch from Baltimore. Marcus, you and your DMT can shove that. Bro, if you're not already dead, mentally you are, spiritually you are, you definitely dying, yo. You used to be a handsome man. What happened to you? You want to blame that on your mother and your father? What happened to your son too? Or was that your crazy wife? Scorpios, and this is not all Scorpios, but Scorpio. Shout out to the good vibing Scorpios, the good vibing, because I know you've been through some things, yo, because you just like air signs, just like Geminis, Libras and Aquariuses and Scorpios and water signs and Cancers too. You have to learn the hard way. Pisces do too, because we care so much, reminding you we're the boss of all the water signs. In fact, we're the boss of all the zodiac signs, but you hate that. That's why you automatically hate on us, because you don't like us telling you what to do, and we're not trying to tell you what to do. We're just trying to show you, like, you know what, I wouldn't do that. But then you know what, you get that ego going in you too, and you literally want to like do well, I can outdo her, I can outdo her. The last thing you should ever do is make me feel like I'm in a real competition with you and you're taking it seriously, because honestly, I'll slaughter everybody in the class creatively, like the worst thing you could have ever done. The devil and God set you up. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, Val Jones is up and I'm gonna stay up. I heard my alphas, my masters, my top say, stay on their neck every day. Damn, Gina. And I actually had a friend named Gina too. How about that? That was the one whose mother was like the random hit house, hot house, and the dad was mafia. Anyway, I have a lot of connections. I've lived a life you don't see. And you still don't see me. As my father would say, you know me not. You never do. People see me, but they really just don't know. But tired of hearing about your problem. Okay, well, wow. I had a little bit of advice, a little help for you to solve them, but I realized you wanted to stay in victimhood. You wanted to take that fake money, and it is fake money because that money's doing you no good. Now you stuck in bills. Now you stuck in hell. All the bullshit that you sent to me, got your little witchcraft, bitchcraft, badass witches. Okay, they're supposed to be the best witches in the industry. Now they're all dying like Billy Porter. I mean, maybe I shouldn't have said that, but I'm just speaking honestly. Can I be honest? Or are we not doing truth today? Because truth gives no fuck offs, okay? Start saying that. Fuck off. Truth North Saturn gives no fuck off. That was brilliant. Your stock is going up and those shirts are too. Honestly, I'm not going to buy a shirt, but I've already given you, a boost up. So send a shirt to me. I like gifts too. Or Cashapp Me, $. Cashapp Me, $ValJonesDaO. Cashapp Me, $ValJonesDaO. And I'll buy my own coffee, yo. That's what the person laughing. I love my crew. I have an audience. It doesn't have to be you. I have my own audience. She must be the Lulu. I might be, but I'm living here sitting on my porch on a house that I own and I'm eating my own food. How the Lulu can I be? You shacking up with somebody. You miserable looking at me. Oh, really? Do we want to play psychology games today? Okay, let's play. I told you. You woke up a psychological genius. And this is sometimes what I don't really want to do, okay? Because if I have to go that way, it's like you know how I do when I get caught up and when I get stuck in something. I'm like a bucket with a hole in it. I'm just gonna I'm just anyway, let's pull it. Where are we at? Oh wow. This is longer than I want you to be. So let's pull this up. You're probably going to get this. Whenever you get it, you're going to get it. 2? It's 2? Well, it's 2. So I did say the number 2 today. So I've seen this before. So this is either, what is this? Is this denial or courage? But I've seen this. This has come up multiple times. So this is humor. I should know this by now, right? I've pulled it up enough. Humor. Because humor helps heal. Just a spoonful of sugar or a spoonful of humor lets the medicine go down. And it's that too. You got some of these clowns in North Carolina, some of these clowns in Fayetteville, some of these clowns, wherever it be. Like I can tell you some of the people who they literally tried to lord over me, some of these cues, some of these, whatever. You really think you're funnier than me, but you do not have the quality, the integrity I have, and it's that. You will never be better than me. You lack in so many ways. You say you believe in God? God is going to test you personally, okay? I find the humor in that. When Lilith has the last laugh. You mess with the wrong kid. You mess with the wrong brat. Humor. Even the crows are laughing at you. That's our girl. Our girl is teaching a class. Are you learning anything, boo? Pooh, where's the honey? That too. Honey, I need to eat some honey because that's what you do during Rosh Hashanah. You're reminded of the fruits that you have. You're feasting on the fruits and the trumpets. One could say the birds of the trumpets or whatever it be. You're feasting on, it's the Feast of Trumpets. You're sounding a new harvest, a new year, and a new cycle for me. A new cycle without the misery of the past. It's dead and gone in the graveyard. It was never going to last. But truth and real love lasts for eternity and gets through anything. But you crossed me the wrong way, honey. I'm the flood that the Cape Fear River brings. My ghost stories are real. You gonna feel me, baby. You should have never been sent to kill me. You just killed yourself. And everybody in your family. That health and that wealth is going down, down, down. You down bad. But right now, I'm laughing. I ain't mad. You mad because I'm laughing after all I've been through and you have to put me through that too? I find that poetic justice for me. Somebody is mad looking at them. You know, to be beating up the dog. You know what? That dog's gonna turn back and bite your nuts off, bro. I hear a ValJones prediction. Humor. What is the humor again? Water, sea, a fertility source. What is the page? Page 104. Let's read humor. Let's break it down. Let's break it down for some people, okay? Sister Crows, break it down. Drawing the rune of humor is always an encouraging sign, for the rune of humor brings 3 gifts: an invitation, a piece of advice, and a blessing. Change of weather, allergies, all of that. Welcome to North Carolina. The allergies are forever. Stock up in Claritin and allergy medicine. And lemons. And honey. Allergy medicines, lemons, and honey. Take it from a real nurse's kid, okay? No, I'm not going to say, you just need to get some more, weed. You can, but, I might find that lemon and honey and allergy medicine might, serve your needs better. Anyway, if you find yourself in the middle of a difficult situation that threatens to overwhelm you, take time to see the humor in it all. That's the invitation. The advice goes something like, pushing yourself too hard, doing too much for others. Break up the pattern, lighten up, and always remember, humor is the mildest detergent of them all. I know some Aquariuses that thought they were funny too, but they completely dropped the ball on all of y'all and themselves. I find it humorous right now to say, go fuck off yourself. That's not to every Aquarius I know. I rock with some Aquarius. What are you doing? It was a bee or a wasp or bee. I don't know. I said, honey, here comes a bee, come out. No. And then it went away. Because the minute I looked at it, went, okay, no. I just came to say, hey, we cool. I don't want to smoke. Go ahead, mother. Do you? Thank you. The creatures know. The creatures are more intelligent than mankind. Mankind is going to rob this country blind. Mankind is going to make this country go extinct. Mankind is going to bring the whole world to a brink. And then something's going to happen. You all did never watch The Stand or The Langoliers. Well, you know what? That might be 2 Stephen King movies you need to watch, my dear. Remember, humor is the mildest detergent of them all. Because there was humor in those weird sci-fi movies, too. I mean, if you get it, you get it. And if you fall, you fall. Because it's la-di-da, di-da-di-da, it's autumn. I find the humor in that too. Since it is said that God's favorite music is laughter, know that each time you laugh, your laughter is a gift to God. That's a blessing. Now, are you laughing because you really feel the laughter and you feel the energy and you feel the humor? Or are you giving the nervous laughter like, like is somebody holding a gun to your head? Like, are you giving the signals like I'm being held hostage? Like, you got to smile. You haven't seen those people that have that smile that just doesn't go away. They just smile through the drama. Okay, there's certain people. I think Hillsong used to tell their people to do that too. Just smile through it. God's going to bless you. That's what some religious fanatics would say. Just smile through it. God's going to bless you. God is telling you to go away, run away, get away from those fools. But you can't because they got you stuck. They got you stuck in the muck. And I'm telling you, if you are really a true child of God and Goddess, you got to realize this energy is shit out of luck and you're going to have to make a move. You're going to have to change. That is what change is about. But the change has to start with you. God is not going to help you. Jesus is not going to save you. Buddha is not going to come down and wipe out your enemies. You got to, whoa, I see all of that right now. Wow. A girl's throwing down. And the dog is barking too. Serious. Serious speed might be coming through. Ooh, Inkior and Lil. That just went over your heads, but some of you got it. Didn't you? The point is, you can get on social media and talk, hey, Jamie, hey, Jamie, thank you. But have you changed in the last 10 years? Have you changed in the last 5 years? Have you changed? Period. Are you still doing the same old thing, same old generational curse, still hurt people who hurt and continue to hurt? But you want to blame it on everybody else. There are some people right now in Calabasas and Baltimore or wherever they be. They really don't like me. And you think I give a shit? Not at all. Not at all. I'm not a wannabe. I'm not a pick me. And in Texas too. Texas owes me money for for so many things. I'm not even going to get into who. Texas has always been. Shout out to the good Texas people who I rock with, and people in Texas in the military. But if those evil Texas people sent you after me and you came to 82nd Airborne and Fort Bragg to spy or groom me, bet you fucked up. Because this ain't Texas now. You're on my turf. If this is a turf war and you came to groom me, I promise you, this energy is going to hurt. Because this was a message for you. Gang, mafia, whatever you have, I have that in me too. Kind of brings me back to the Wizard of Oz. Oh, I did not let a girl could spoil my whole world like melting. I'm melting with water. Water is powerful. Our river is named Cape Fear. It has real memories, real bodies, real ghosts, real stories, real fear. The name is right there. And I went to a school called Cape Fear too. Let's see, STEM and Junior High Rams. 12th house Aries and Venus coming through. Venus and Aries. Ram tough. Cape Fear Colts, the horse. Devil State Broncos, the horse. North Node Sagittarius, the horse. I don't do the white horse. However, all white horses aren't bad. Just the ones that you smoke and snort. You don't want to mess with me. Nigga, go away. Go away. Go away, Ibrahim. Go away. I just said the name of a demon. That are you watching me, grooming me, looking at what? You got something to say? Bitch, where my money? You and your little New York lawyers. Y'all think y'all run shit. But if I plug into some of the people I really can plug in, all y'all gonna be a dead bitch. Okay, mommy, stop. They stepped in. I was fine. They just popped up above her. Hey, bye. I am being humorous. I'm being funny. I think I'm being funny as fuck. Fuck off! Fuck off! Are you answering me back, nigga? Go away. Don't let me send your ass back to Africa today in a pine box. Oh, pine trees, by the way. No, let me stop. Huh, girl. Wait, I'm like my dad. I told you my dad, my tribe, my sister said, stay on their neck. You should have never. What, did you convince they gonna come on Fort Bragg with that disrespect, putting a pizza and a bitch and all that on the track? I mean, my God, do you know that's a federal crime? And it's that. Are you gonna do that for him? Did you tell him to do that? Who? What lawyer? What groomer? What manager did that? Like, where's the intelligence in any of you to go out on a track on Fort Bragg on the 82nd Airborne track and write pizza on the track and write bitch on the track? Like, you do realize who runs around that track, right? You folks got shit twisted with military folks and their laws. They will come for you. That's a federal crime. Do you understand what federal crime means? Federales. And that includes all of whoever you got on your team. You best, this is not the time to even front on me. Please don't. Why are you laughing, Val? Because my tribe knows I can kill everybody. Legally, creatively. But you know, some crackhead is going to do, I'm bound by the devil. I don't know what to do. The devil Stay clear out the way. Like, no, go ahead, do what you do. But I'm not gonna mess up. I don't know what I'm gonna do. The devil's got you doing this work. The devil's specter hide. Like, nah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not. You go ahead. No, you push. Go ahead. Go get her. While they're standing in the corner and hiding. The devil's a liar. But I'm sitting on my porch, rhyming and laughing. Humor. Did you find the humor in this report? I find it funny. People mad at me now. People big mad at me. Blame Elaine for that. See, that's what I'm saying. It's like the person on TikTok. This is the point where, reminding you, you just don't respond. You don't respond. Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? You want to throw some cracks at me and tell me don't respond. Was that the test for me? It's not a failure because my top said to stay on their neck. So should I listen to your people say, don't respond, just do anything, be a bigger person, don't respond? Nah, that's like the military being told that, you got a war going on, but reminding you, we are men and women of God, so we don't respond to our enemies. We just look the other way and let it go on. No, we will stay on your neck and sound all the alarms. We're getting ready to bomb your ass to another realm. You mess with the wrong ones. Go fuck off yourself. I get you. Damn, girl. No, God loves me. I knew you were up there. Wait a minute. Big dap to the guys and I. Big dap to the ones in the air. That's our girl. She is one of us. You know what I mean? Like, you don't mess with her. You don't mess with our queen, our empress, our high priestess. No. We tell her to turn up every day. You want to come and play. Just be silent. No. Be kind, but be nice. No. Be kind, but you don't have to be nice. That's what real masters say. Don't be nice. Stay on their necks. So humor. So that's why I love humor, because humor helps me to put these bitches in check. There's a variety of ways I can do that. Anyway, where are we at? Wow, we're past the time, okay. Humor. What was the other one? Let's go to the other one. We just said what humor is. What is this other one? This is for you. Whoever it is, this is for you. What is this? Is this wait a minute, put this down. I knew I was getting juice from somewhere. My people come out like, they tried to roll up, but they tried to do that same old stuff to our girl. Let's juice her up again. Go girl, go in. Can you imagine if somebody was living in reality and they have ego problems and insecurity and they think it's all about them? I'm the one. I'm the big boss in the sea. I'm the big fish. It's all about me. It's all about me. And I'm supposed to look at this I'm supposed to be impressed with you. I just wake up doing this stuff naturally. But what do? You have to fuck, suck, drink, eat something, do something, and yeah. See, there goes the fire trucks right now. Fire, bum bum bum. Woo, my colleague's coming out. Y'all need to leave me alone. Love. Oh, love. At the end of the day, it's all love. At the end of the day, it's all love. At the end of the day, it's all love. I'm giving myself a week off from live readings, okay? I'm celebrating Rosh Hashanah every day this week in my own way. I make my own rules per se, but I honor the spirit of the holy days. The Feast of Trumpets. The being grateful for what I have, for what I've gone through. I made it through the dark night of the soul. I've been through the fiery desert and came out anew. I've looked my demons and my devils in their face and turned around and asked them, who are you? I've stood 10 toes down on business. And there you go too. I'm right where I need to be. You came to me to front in my home. I'm surrounded by love, honey. Some would say, you're surrounded by chemtrails. Well, it might be. Or the Tholian web. It depends on the timeline and the perspective you're on. But for a person that was supposed to be taken out by some head witches and some demons and head Satanists and racist, demonic, crazy, ignorant, nutty butters like some of you, be glad that I have God and Goddess in my life. And I'm showing the love that Venus has. Because on the other hand, I could kill all of you. Venus is a fiery hot planet. Y'all into the calm and the passion, but you don't understand compassion and love. Horn. Horn again. Feast of trumpets. Woo! Feast of trumpets. What does love mean to you? Love is not lust. Should I read it? Okay, let's read it. Read it. Sometimes read it, because, they have to see it in another thing. So go to the page. Feast of Trumpets. That came right on time, right on clue. See how the synchronicities actually work for me? But you say I'm delulu and I'm making it up. Okay, well, maybe I am. Maybe I could be. That's the funny thing about a real crazy person, a real narcissist person. I'm not making up anything. I know what I'm doing. I'm smart. I know what I'm doing. Wise people are always questioning and learning every day. A true master knows their student too. The learning never stops. So if you honestly really think that you know everything, you're already in decay. There's nothing no one in life or God or goddess can teach you. And if you ever thought you knew more than me, you were stupid from jump. You got set up, bitch. You got set up. By who? I don't know. But you got set up by a dumb cunt. The devil can be a dumb cunt. Devil always stunting for somebody. Wanting to be something that he's not. Wanting to be the head angel in the spot. Fallen angels. We're all fallen angels. No, we all are not. We're all a collective. No, we're all are not. We're all chosen, but for what? The remnant is few. Do you know what the word remnant means? I'd look that up if I were you. Love is the language in which God speaks. For when we listen with love, it is the heart that hears. You all don't have a heart. Many people don't have a heart. Most of these are bots and simps and stands, and their children are simps and stands too. I've had to learn to shut my love off, except for a few, because my love is priceless. It's precious. But I was just, just being friendly and giving, not like open up my legs wide like some of you. I'm not sexy, red, or glorilla. That is not the stuff I do. And there goes the crows flying through. Oh my baby, go 1, 2, 3. Yes, there goes my 3 crows. Oh Lord, let the synchronicity show. And there goes, what is that? Oh, it's a ladybug. Yo, hey baby. Wow. It's showing out for me. That's love. I don't have no AI. I don't have any of this. You seeing this right before your eyes. There goes somebody's in distress, but it's not I. My gosh, y'all roll up on the wrong one. You don't think the angels and the gods at my team don't look out for me? And plus, I'm not just sitting here being lazy, because I actually work for a living. This takes a lot of energy to do what I do. A real oracle. I'm an oracle too. Well, how is it that you can see me for what I am and what I do? No, you were an industry plant. Or cosplaying, as many people do. I'm not mad at people who cosplay. We all cosplayed at some time or another. But I keep telling you, we're not Toy Story soldiers. We're not G.I. Joe dolls. This is the real thing. No, and they have problems too. These are real people with real problems too. That's why I get back to suicide prevention for all the stuff that the military goes through and military brats too. Listen, let me come and speak to your groups because I might have a word or two for you. I have books. BANDCAMP.com, BANDCAMP.com. By the way, you better get these books while the sale is still on because I'm telling you in October, I'm hiking those prices up because everything's going up. Rent's going up, water's going up, utilities going up. So my price is going up too. And I do commercials and jingles and stuff like that. I actually work. I have my own studio and maybe I can do a jingle and commercial for you. But you got to pay me money like you pay McDonald's money before you get your food. You're going to pay me too because I'm not chasing nobody down for my money because it ain't funny right now with the stuff that you do. I've gone through too much. At 69 years old, I shouldn't have to go through this shit anymore. I'm not a young person getting ready to chase down money. I just shoot your ass in a goddamn street hole. Don't play me. Val don't play about her money. Val don't play about a lot of things, but yet I do love to play. And I do love nature. And I love, I love my God and my goddess because my God and my goddess looks out for me every day, like my family. She wasn't supposed to have a family. She was supposed to by herself. Oh, you didn't know. You got set up. Now you just figured out. Yep. You fuck up yourself. Love is the language in which God speaks, for when we listen with love, it is the heart that hears. Receiving this rune is a simple reminder to listen. Speak to my heart, Holy Spirit. This rune is a simple reminder to listen to your heart, to those you love, and to the still, small voice that always speaks with love. Some people don't know love. But if you're not willing to change and understand or understand what love is, no one can teach you shit. If you're going to build a house, where's your first brick? Where's your first boulder? Where's your first stone? Someone's trying to show you love, but that's the person you want to sacrifice in stone, put on the cross, and then, hey man, what's going to happen to me? Jesus saved me. But reminding you, you sacrificed your blessing. That's why you're lost. That's why you stay lost. Because now what you don't see is what you're sacrificing is yourself. And all the fake money, the celebrity status, the bitches, the riches, or whatever it be, you chose the world, but the earth and the gods and the aliens chose me. Did I say aliens? Freudian slip. You're right there, too. They don't know. They don't care. They don't know. Well, I mean, they do know. Hello. You see aliens all over the place. And with that, I'm going to go. Okay. Oh, wow. Val went in. Wednesday's child is full of woe. Not on this timeline and in this lifeline, yo. And there goes the butterfly. Hey, baby. I'm glad to be here. You can tell people who in reality lead their life with love and not fear. Fear no evil. Stay on evil's neck. Because sometimes, my darlings, in a world of craziness, you have to step up and command your respect. Check. Check. I know that's the wrong hand. I'm not in the military, sure. I'd rather do that. Have a good day. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And like, subscribe, guide the vibe. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, bye.